Hey guys, welcome. Melissa Zosky here, your wealth and energy alignment business mentor. I hope it's not too echoey in here. We're still getting some things around to take away the echo. We have hardwood floors and it might feel a little bit different. So I am so excited about my new program, the Chakra Money Codes. It is something that I created to help you step into that next level energy, which could be the energy of 6 or 7 figures or more. You have to feel it first before you can create it, right? So we need to raise our energy before you can even step into that next level version of you, right? So this program was created to do just that. And today I wanted to talk to you about the Crown Chakra and all about how that is the one chakra that is really one of the highest vibration energy centers of your body, and how it can help you really dial it in to your money, okay? So the Crown Chakra is right up here on top of your head, right? And it is the highest level of consciousness. It's where your intuition comes into play, your knowledge, where you can tap into wisdom at any time. So and this chakra integrates all the 7 chakras. So it's really important that we keep this one aligned. And I like to tap on this often. I know I don't do that around people, but I tap on it often because it really helps to just make sure that if it's getting out of whack, to align it back into balance again, and then you feel like everything's better. Or if I'm trying to tap into some intuition, I may rub that area. Sometimes I'll tap around the governing meridian and just really feel that energy and intuition come back online. And so this is really a big deal when it comes to you aligning your energy to that 6 or 7 figures. And that's what we want. We want to step into that energy field, okay? So a balanced crown chakra is really having a deep awareness of your emotional centers, okay? So that is really aligned with your heart, emotions, anything that you feel, because everything is energy, right? And every emotion carries an energetic frequency. And so, of course, we want to keep those high vibe, right? So a balanced crown chakra really taps into that wisdom, that spiritual part of you, that soul version of you. That's that higher being, that higher self. That's what we're tapping into, okay? And it is tapping into God's source and universe as well, because everything is connected. So this is a beautiful way for you to really be able to just know when you're feeling really good and you know that you're just on it. You have everything going for you. You know that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. And you wake up with a skip in your step and a bounce in your step. And you're just like, I feel so great today. And I've felt that way for days now. You know that probably that chakra is aligned. When you're feeling like you're not clear. You don't know what to do next. You feel like you don't have any answers. And even when you ask, you're not feeling like you're getting the answers. It's because that chakra is blocked. And so it's really a sign to take a look at it and check it out and make sure it's clear. So an inactive crown chakra is like not being aware of your spiritual side, of your higher consciousness, not tapping into it in any way. You're just going around your life and you're just letting life happen and not consciously creating at all because you don't even think it's a thing, or maybe you don't care. I don't know what that would be, but I always care. I try to have intention and place my intention on what I want to focus on and what do I want to create today. Because guys, bottom line is you're manifesting all the time. And why not manifest what you want? Why not put that intention and focus on what you want to create, right? So an inactive crown chakra is it's hard to pick up new lessons. Like you're trying to learn something, you're not picking it up and you just can't get into it, and it's just really difficult, and that could be a good sign. Being unable to think clearly under pressure, that is a big deal. So if you're finding that, some people when they get pressure, they get a kick in. They're like, go for it. They're going to make it happen. They get that kind of pressure behind them. And so a lot of people that are sensitive, when they get a lot of pressure behind them, or if you're an empath or anything like that, you might find yourself closing up or shutting down. And with that, take a look at the crown, because that, like I said, all you need to do is a simple exercise. In my program, the Chakra Money Codes, it actually walks through custom meditations for each one of those chakras. And so I'll walk you through how to clear that very quickly and easily. But these clues are your first step that they're not aligned. So making sure that you're always just like dialing it in, finding out what feels off balance and going for it will be super key, okay? So if you're feeling like that pressure is really shutting you off, you're not getting things done, you're in that frozen mode, the fight, flight, or frozen, you're not getting anything moving, then that's most likely your crown chakra too. Now, all these chakras they're connected, okay? So one thing can really affect another one. You might have 2, 3, you might have all of them off balance at the same time. And that's why it's really important to make sure that you have all those energy centers aligned and balanced. And the reason why I use chakras often is they're the easiest, quickest way for me to get the energy system back in alignment, back online again. You can think of it like the internet. When you don't have a signal or your internet shut off, you're not getting any messages, right? You're not seeing anything. You're not knowing anything, right? So when the internet gets turned back on, you're like, oh, all this stuff's coming to me. I get my emails. I can watch Facebook. I can go on Instagram. I can email my friends, or you can message, whatever. But you have to have that internet connection alive and working, right? And that's the same way with your energy centers. When they're not online, when you're disconnected, you're not getting those signals. So it can be really difficult to navigate through your day. So this program, which is in a beta pricing right now for a few days only, and it's only because it's brand new. I'm just releasing it now, and I'm going to be adding more features as we go, and you'll get those more features as I add them on. But this will show you how to quickly and easily align all your chakras. And this is focused on attracting money and abundance in your life. But everything is connected. When you work on one thing, you're working on everything. So this is not only going to help you with your relationship with money, but it's going to help you with your relationship with others, with yourself, with God's source universe, all of it. So make sure that you understand that. This is really a big deal. So, okay, back to the crown chakra. A hyperactive crown chakra could be overthinking. Are you one of those people that overthink everything? I just had a problem with one of my kids lately. Overthinking. I'm like, settle down. You don't need to overthink it. Let's look at the crown chakra. Or you could be over-enthusiastic spiritually. I mean, there's too much of a good thing, right? So you see people that grab onto something. It's just another addiction. It's all about balance, okay? So hyperactive crown chakras, when you're really like, everything is over, everything is amplified. You can't talk about things on an even keel, like your delivery system even sometimes is not very good because you're so bam, I'm going to shove this down your throat. That is an overactive crown chakra. Everything is in balance. Everything in balance is the way we want to be, right? Not under, not over. We want to be in balance, then aligned. Too much of a good thing is not good. I was learning that when we were doing our house because I liked certain things. Let's do it here too. And I remember my husband saying, hey, there can be too much of a good thing. It makes things not look good if you see it everywhere. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. Good to know. So same with your energy. The other thing with a hyperactive crown chakra is not living in reality. So you're seeing things distorted. They're totally out of proportion, and you're not really seeing the situation for what it is. If you have something happening, you're probably blowing that out of proportion because you're not seeing it in a realistic way. Okay, so pay attention to that. And that's a way that I look for triggers too. If I respond to something out of proportion, I'm really aware of this. If I respond to something out of proportion, I know that something is off. And I'm really in tune to my body, my mind, and my spirit, all those things, which can drive you crazy sometimes, but I'm really in tune. And I'm also in tune to other people's energy as well. And so I notice right away when, I'm not responding to this in the way, or I'm hyper responding, or this is really triggering me. I know to look at that, and then I look into what's out of alignment. And if it won't go back into alignment quickly, then, or if I put it back in and it goes off again, kind of like when they adjust your spine, if you keep getting your spine adjusted, and then you have to go back again and get it adjusted again because it won't stick. Usually with your chakras or any energy, that means that there's something deeper to look at. It's not just like walking down the chemical aisle of a grocery store and it totally whacks your energy out of system, it just whacks it out offline again, right? This is something deeper. So it could be an early memory. It could be a belief that was installed when you were 2 years old. It could be something you inherited from your ancestors. So all this is a sign to dig deeper. And in the program, the Chakra Money Code, it actually goes into slowly just grabbing whatever it needs to be grabbed. If you know what you need to work on, if you have an intuition, like I know this is a 5-year-old memory, it'll grab it quick, grab it by the roots and pull it out, doing the process. But even if you don't know or can't ID the earliest memory and block, it's okay, because it's going to gradually just grab things up and grab a huge wide field of every resonating frequency to help you clear it out so that you can keep that balance aligned for longer. And as you go, all of a sudden, you're balanced all the time. When I first started doing this work, I found that my energy was reversed often, and I had to like go and revert, I'd have to hold this spot here or hold the spot above my belly button and hold that to get that reversal to even out again and go back into balance again. And now I rarely have to do that, because once you start doing this more often, it makes like a memory, like muscle memory does. It creates a new energy memory, and your body automatically goes back to that alignment mode instead of that unalignment. So that's a good thing. So your money chakra related to the crown chakra, when it's inactive, you feel like you're a slave to money. Do you ever feel that way? Like you're always worried about money. You always are stressed out. You don't want to look at it. It's always in the back of your mind. You can't enjoy buying something because it's always sitting there in the back of your mind going, should I really be doing this? Is this an okay thing? And that can be really problematic because it puts you in that energy of lack. And when you put that out to the universe, what does the universe do? It sends more things to be lacking. So lacking less clients. Maybe you have a coaching business and then you send that energy out. It's going to send you less clients. You're going to be lacking in clients all the time, or just lacking in money in general. So we want to make sure that that is an active money chakra, okay? So when it's active, your money does not control you. You feel at ease. You know that you always have enough, that you have what you need, and that you trust that the universe has your back, and that you're always going to be aligned to have more than you need. You always have that, glass half full instead of glass half empty. You feel good about money. You can talk about it. You feel like you're aligned to it. You're always feeling excited because you know something new is coming and you're gonna reach that goal. And that's an active money chakra when it comes to your crown chakra. So some of the things that you can do aside from my program, the Chakra Money Code, check it out in the links. I'll post the link in the comments. Get it while it's still in beta so that you can get that low price this first run, okay? But one of the first things you can do with this chakra is read more, because it's helping, especially personal growth books or things like that along the lines of self-growth, okay? Because reading helps the crown chakra balance, and it's amazing. Any kind of reading helps because it's working that part around the head, the brain, and all that kind of mind part of you. The other thing is meditation. Meditation is good for everything. And that's one of the reasons why this program works so well, is because we are doing a process that's similar to meditation, but so much easier. It's put your body's autonomic nervous system back into balance, and you're able to step back into that very balanced energy. Step into that energy of a 7-figure business, or boosting your bank account with that energy, right? Because you're able to just kind of connect to it. You don't have to shut your mind off of everything and not think about anything. You're going to think about the positive things. So just think about that. I love it. The next thing is to consume herbs. Herbs are very healthy. They're really good for you. They are something that helps with your body's nourishment. And especially when you're working with this crown chakra, it's like anything that clears your mind. So looking at herbs that are really good, like ginkgo biloba. I'm trying to think of other things. I just do a lot of like wheatgrass, and I love wheatgrass shots. That you drink them down, not the shots, the other kind. You just drink down these wheatgrass juices. I love to add the vegetables to my smoothie, like spinach, those kind of things. I use a barley grass every morning in my smoothie, and it just helps so much. So any way you can nourish yourself with herbs are very beneficial. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you guys. I love balancing the chakras. They are something that to me feels so easy. And like I said, it's the easiest way for you to introduce yourself to energy because it's so simple, so quick. And the way I customize it for you and for the money chakras, for all the 7 chakras, is to just make it as simple and as quick as possible so that you can get the most out of this process, all right? And I want to hear from you. Have you guys have a process that you work with to balance your energy? I would love to hear it in the comments below. Post it, okay? And if you feel like you know somebody that this would help, would you please tag them in the comments below or share this to your personal page or share it to your business page or in Messenger, anywhere, because it's very limited time where this chakra money code is going to be available at the discounted price, and I want to make sure that you get that, all right? You guys have a great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.